The first thing you'll notice when you install Ask Steve is these new one-click AI tool buttons that have been added to your browser. And by pressing on any one of them, you can trigger that tool and get the results right where you already are without leaving the page that you're on. That is the core fundamental premise of Ask Steve: build powerful AI tools and make them available to yourself in the browser anywhere that you're already working. Now we can see that there's a number of these that come out of the box. You can easily add more by going to the tool library and picking from our over 100 tools, or you can make your own. Let's take a quick look and see how that's done. I'm going to open up the Ask Steve side panel, click on tools, and then if I highlight summarize this, we can see exactly how this tool is built. It's basically just a prompt, and this double brackets indicates replace that with either whatever's selected on the page or the entire page, nothing is selected. So this particular prompt just says a summary, outlines the characteristics of what you want, and that's it. And it's really easy to change this. I can say always give me results in Spanish, and now all my summary results will always be in Spanish. So it's that easy to customize or create your own new tools. Now, these tools can be used in a number of ways. One is, as I showed you, by clicking on the one-click button, and you can decide which tools appear here on the right-hand side, and you can always expand or collapse this. The second is the right-click menu, so you can select some text, or on an entire page, click Ask Steve to, and then ask Steve to do something. The third is anywhere multi-line text fields where you can write. Steve can use a tool to help you change that writing. So here I have an email that's written in just kind of very sloppy bullets, and I'm going to say improve this email, and it's just going to improve it for me right in line. And then the final one is in chat. So I can click the Ask Steve side panel to open it. I immediately get chat where I can ask any question I want, or I can run one of those tools that I already have existing, such as summarize this. So these tools are all the ones I've seen so far are calling an AI, a large language model, in the background and giving you the results right where you already are. Now, the other thing that they can do is they can also write directly into a third-party service. So as an example, here I have a Google Sheet that is for lead tracking. So the name of the spreadsheet is lead tracking sheet, and I've got my leads sheet. So what I'm going to do is I want to populate this automatically using Ask Steve when I highlight leads on a web page. So what I have here is my capture leads in Google Sheets button that I've already created. And if we go look and see how that was configured, we can see that there's a whole big prompt here, but I actually didn't have to write any of that. All I did was I went down to the scrapers and APIs section. I picked what connection I wanted to write to, in this case, my Google Sheets connection. I picked the sheet I wanted, the spreadsheet file I wanted, and then the sheet I wanted. And I clicked on Update Prompt, and it automatically generated me an appropriate prompt to have the AI construct the information perfectly in order to write into my Google Sheet. And that's it. So now I have that particular tool, and with one click, I can add more people to my sheet. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to click on the capture leads in Google Sheets. It's going to write it out in the proper format and then write it to my sheet. And we can see that those people have all been added to my Google Sheet. Now, Google Sheets is one of the services we support. This is the list of the ones as of the time of this video, but it's constantly growing. But you can see we've got a number of Google services: Calendar, Chat, Docs, and Sheets. We've got Excel, Airtable, Notion, databases and pages, and then Slack as well. So, and some of these are premium, some of them come free with the standard plan. If you have any questions, there's a lot more that Ask Steve can do. You should check out our YouTube videos as well as our documentation. And if you have any questions that you need help with, please feel free to reach out in our user community. Thanks.